put on 20 pounds of muscle in the last 2 years, and I'm going to tell you the only three things that matter to see results. A little bit of a backstory. I was 19 years old. I weighed about 140 pounds. Okay, I played overseas soccer in Portugal. They thought that I was like 15 or 16 years old when I was playing with the under 19s because of how small, how skinny I was. I had no muscle and I just looked young. I was going to the gym for about 4 years, saw zero progress. I fixed these three things. That's when I started to see progress. I put on about 20 pounds of muscle since then. Three pillars. First one, mindset. Arguably the most important thing. You need to realize that it's going to be a journey. Okay, your brain has been fried to get everything that you want so quickly like that. Okay, you're not going to get your dream physique in a week, 2 weeks, a month, 2 months, 3 months. Okay, you can see changes, drastic changes within 3 months, but to get to your dream physique, to get to the body that you really want, it's going to take some time. So that's the first thing you need to understand. Embrace the struggle. Understand that it takes time, and you need to embrace the struggle. As you start to see results, it's going to get harder. It means you just have to push even more. Discipline. You need to be disciplined. And if your mind is not disciplined, you will just give up. Okay, a lot of people go for like a week, they stop going, or even if they go for a month and they don't see the results that they want, okay, it's going to take time, then they quit, right? They don't have the discipline. They don't understand that it's a journey. Okay, you need to shift your mindset as well. Okay, shift your mindset from someone trying to get in shape to someone that just goes to the gym. Because right now you're thinking, yeah, I'm someone that needs to lose weight. I'm someone that needs to put on muscle. No, you are someone that goes to the gym to get results. Okay, you just go to the gym no matter what. You are just a gym goer. That's what you need to get in your mind. And you need to overcome the self-doubt. You probably have it in your mind that, especially me, I was going for 4 years. I'm like, yo, I'm just a hard gainer. I can't put on weight. I can't put on muscle no matter what I do. It's just my genetics are terrible. No, I just was not doing enough. Okay, you can achieve the body that you want. You can achieve all the goals that you want. Okay, you just need to have the right mindset. You need to be disciplined and you need to do the work. Let's go on to number two here, diet. Okay, very important as well. I challenge you guys, if you're not already tracking your calories, it's like you're shooting blind, guys. You're shooting blind. If you're not tracking your calories at least for 2 weeks, that way you can get a ballpark, a range of how much calories you're eating. And then if you don't want to continue to track because you're just too lazy, put it simply, you're just too lazy to track your calories, at least you have a baseline. So you know, okay, how much am I eating? Do I need to eat a little bit less? Do I need to eat a little bit more? Depending on if you want to lose or gain weight, right? Or for me, for example, I thought I was in a surplus, right? I always felt full, but when I actually tracked my calories, I realized I'm not eating nearly enough. I was either hitting my maintenance calorie amount or sometimes even a little bit lower in a slight deficit. Without tracking, obviously, I just didn't know how much I was eating. Just because I felt full, I felt like I was hitting my calorie goals. Along with getting enough calories to put on weight, you need to actually prioritize protein as well. Okay, where are those calories coming from? General rule of thumb is you're getting 1 gram of protein for every 1 pound of body weight. Okay, so that's a good baseline for me. For example, I would get in about 160 grams of protein per day. That's what I aim for. Quality protein as well. Okay, you want to get like beef. Beef is number one for sure. Chicken, salmon, tuna. And Whole Foods, guys. You're not getting beef burgers from McDonald's. Okay, you're not getting chicken nuggets, right? You're getting good quality, chicken breast, chicken thighs. Has a little bit more fat. So, if you're in a bulk, chicken thighs. Beef has so much value, guys. You get like 60 to 70% of all the nutrients that your body needs just from eating beef. Okay, I eat ground beef and steak as well. Obviously, beef is cheaper, so I'm eating that a little bit more frequently. Tuna and salmon. Salmon is up there as well, probably number two. Super good fats, super good amino acids, very good for you. And then tuna is just a cheaper alternative, high quality protein fish, right? If you want to look sick, you need to be eating like an animal. You need to be eating good fats, okay? Fats are not bad for you if you're getting them from the right places, okay? Avocado, um, dairy, butter, like I cook everything with butter, just a little bit more fatty, right? Eggs, obviously, will get you some fat as well as protein. Guys, you want to be eating good carbs as well, okay? Fruits, white rice, sweet potato, stuff like that are good carbs. Cassava, okay? You don't want to be eating a lot of bread. I don't eat much. I don't really eat any bread. I limit the pasta, and I'm really eating just like rice. Fruits is super good. Honey, uh, Greek yogurt. You guys want to be getting good quality carbs along with the fats and the protein. Okay, three staples. Focus on the macronutrients and then supplement the micronutrients if you need. Obviously, if you're eating whole foods like beef, okay, if you're eating the salmon, the avocados, fruits, okay, you will be getting pretty much everything that you need just from that. Okay, guys? Training intensity. Boom. They're all important. Okay. All these things need to work together. Okay. So, number three, I want to say all of them are the most important, but they're all just so important together. Training intensity. You need to be tired after your work. Okay. Like that's the only way I can put it. You need to be tired after your work. You should be tired. Gritting your teeth on that last rep. That's how you should feel. Progressive overload. Guys, simple concept. You need to be doing more each session. Okay, whether it's more weight, you're adding on 5 pounds to your bench press, 5 pounds to your curl, whatever it is. Or if you can't put up the weight, you're putting up the reps. 8 reps of bicep curls. Next week, if I can't go up in weight, I'll try to do 10. Okay, same amount of sets, just more reps. And then eventually, when the 10 reps gets easy, hopefully I can put on more weight. Okay, you don't want to be going to a range where you're easily doing 4 sets of 12 reps. Okay, that just means that the weight is too light. Okay, you need to be training hard, guys. If it's too light, you're not doing anything. You're not going to grow. Controversial. Ego lift sometimes. Some of my PRs are because of ego lifts. There's some guys in the gym who I just need to assert my dominance. You know what I'm saying? So I just stack up a couple more pounds that I would normally do, and I'm just there. And I'm just in the flow state, guys. Obviously, you want to be safe, you don't want to get injured, but you can push yourself harder than you really know. I'm telling you right now, you might think that the weight is heavy, but you can do more. I'm telling you guys, that's where the ego lifting comes in. Is when you want to, show off a little bit, you realize how strong you actually are. Track your progress and stick to a plan. For example, in my notes app on my phone, I'm just keeping track of the lifts that I did. If I increase the reps or if I increase the weight, I just mark it down. Okay, because you need to keep track of what you're doing each week in order to improve, right? You can't just memorize everything. You're not going to be able to. If you track it, it's going to be so much easier. And you need to stick to a plan as well. If you keep switching up what split you're on, oh, this week I'm on bro split, next week I'm on push pull legs, next week I'm on Arnold split, you're never going to be able to, first of all, you can't track it properly, and you're not going to see the gains. You're not going to be able to progressively overload. Stay disciplined, stick to a program, you will see the results, guys. If you're just jumping around everywhere, you're not going to see the results that you want. You see a YouTube video, oh, this is the best split. 2 weeks later, oh, this is the best split. No, guys, they're all good splits. Let's be real, they're all good splits. If you're hitting all your body parts, it doesn't really matter what split you're on. But you just need to choose one and stick to it, and then progressively overload. My muscle connection, guys, super important. You need to be focusing on each rep. Feel the muscle each rep. Okay, let's say you're doing a lat pull down. Okay, you don't want to just be going like this. Okay, you want to feel that squeeze, feel the stretch. Okay, if you're at a heavy weight, if you're at a good weight, you're not going to be able to just toss the weight around anyway. When you go to the gym, it's work. You're getting work done. You're working out. Okay, so you need to focus on that. You don't want to just be your mind everywhere if you really want to see the results. Something I forgot to mention in the diet portion also is hydration. You want to make sure that you are always hydrated, guys. Water is going to help you not only with performance, but also recovery. Okay, so drink. They recommend like 6 cups a day. Just drink a lot, guys. Like 2-3 liters a day is good. So those are the 3 things that I fixed within the last 2 years to actually finally see some progress. These are the only 3 things that you guys need to understand in order to see progress in the gym. And you need to make sure they all work together. If one is slacking, your progress will slack, okay? They all work together. If you want to see those gains, smash that thumbs up button if you did something today. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.